Okay, we've got one more character to bring on, and this very old friend of mine. He ran a record store in Westbourne, and he's written a book called Bournemouth A Go, and it is basically about how we met the Beatles, just across the street actually, as it happened in 1963. And it's about all the beat bands and rock bands that ever came to Bournemouth in the 60s and early 70s. He will be, the author himself will be outside selling copies of his book and autographing them if you want to buy one. And in the meantime, let's have him on stage. Jon Kremer. Yeah, it's probably worth it just for the picture of the crystals alone. It was amazing. Because I met a crystal. I can't even believe it. I was like, what, 17 or something? Yeah. And it was just amazing. I mean, a real life crystal. I mean, Ron was huge. And then he kissed me, and I was actually standing exactly behind her. I thought, oh my God, this is a crystal. Of course, I found out later that there were maybe 50 girls that went through the crystals. It was Phil Spector's, his little thing. And he just, like, you know, the crystals were whoever 4 girls that he found that day. So, okay, so I got to ask Johnny. He insists I ask him some questions and try and stump him. I haven't managed to do it yet. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh no, I was just warming up to something. Okay, Tommy Bruce and the Bruisers. You remember them? What was their hit?
Well, hello. I must admit at this point, I really have an almost overwhelming urge to say, I've absolutely no idea. But I must insist, these aren't rehearsed questions, and it's quite possible I wouldn't know, but it just so happens I do. It's a song called Ain't Misbehaving. Yes. Originally by Fats Waller, I think.
Very good,
yeah.
Very good.
Well, I'm going to ask Al if he knows the Tommy Bruce's follow-up, which was a small hit. Got about 26.
No.
No? It's called Broken Doll.
Yes, it was.
Well, of course it was. I would have
Oh, I would actually lay this on you, but I know you don't know it. The name of his lead guitar player. Oh, you don't. Peter Lee Sterling. Okay, there you go. Okay, you're going to do this to me. God, the name of the Broken Doll. It was Broken Doll. Yeah. But I do. Okay, one more. Your ma said you cried in your sleep last night. Was done by?
Well, I'd love to say this was done by somebody from Bournemouth, or at least Paul. It was actually, the sound of this record was a complete forerunner of the Dave Clark 5. It was sort of a stamping rhythm. And it was a guy who was actually meant to be an actor rather than a singer. Yeah, he was a friend of Terence Stamp's, and he's called Doug Sheldon.
Yes, very good.
Oh, good. I can go now.
All right, and a final one, because we've got to end on a Bournemouth note. 2 of my favourite singers of all time. They were Bournemouth's answer to the Everly Brothers. They were called the Dowling Brothers. Is anyone old enough to remember them?
Yeah.
One person. What was their name? Ooh, tricky stuff. Never if we can do this. What was the name of their first single, and who was the guitar player on it?
Actually, not only is this tricky, but I have no idea what their first single was, but I do know that Al's favourite single by them, they recorded for Oriole Records, by the way, was called Breakups. And their lead guitar player came from, as you mentioned Lower Parkston before, was a guy called Roy Phillips.
Yes, right.
He later actually had a very big group in, if you can be big in Las Vegas, called the Peddlers. And you're going to now come and tell me the name of their first single. And who produced it?
I can do that too. The first single was Little Sue, and the producer was Joe Meek. There you go.